Hi, welcome to Casa. Welcome to this webinar on how to set up your 5-key vault. My name is Alex. I'm a client advisor at Casa, and I'll be taking you through all the steps you need to do to set up your 5-key vault. By now, you should already have your onboarding package at home, and it should have Trezor 3. It should have a YubiKey. It should also contain Faraday bags. These are bags for you to store your devices safely. The opening is here at the top. Sometimes it's not easy to find the opening. And you also should have gotten a purple bag with some tamper evident bags and some stickers. We'll talk about this later. So let's dive into the Casa app. Let me share my screen with you. Okay, so we have the Casa app in front of us. This is what you'll see when you open the Casa app. You have the 5-key vault and the 3-key vault. You can use both. You can set up the 5-key vault and the 3-key vault. The 5-key vault is made up of, let me show you, the mobile key, and then the 3 devices that we will set up, the home key, the office key, and the safe key. And the last key is the recovery key. This is the key that Casa holds. The 3-key vault has a mobile key, a hardware wallet, and the recovery key. In case you don't want to set up a 3-key vault, we can go to settings at the top left corner and scroll down, toggle off display 3-key vault. This way the screen is clean and we can just focus on the 5-key vault. Okay, let's go back to the keys. And these are the 5 keys that we're setting up. The mobile key is generated in your phone and stays in your phone. It will be backed up in the cloud encrypted, but we can talk about that later. The home key, the office key, and the safe key, these are the devices that we will set up, and the recovery key is the Casa key. So let's go ahead and set up the mobile key. Tap on Connect Mobile Key. The phone is now generating the key, successfully connected your mobile key, continue. Now we can back up the mobile key to the cloud. Let's click continue. I will back it up in my account, my Google account. This key is encrypted, stored in the cloud. Why is this important? Because if you lose your phone, the new phone that you buy won't know about the private key. So you need to connect your same Google account or iCloud account if you have an iPhone, and then the Casa app will pull the backup from the cloud. Okay, seed phrase backed up. Mobile key is set up. You can see it's in white, it means it's set up. Let's connect the recovery key. We'll leave the devices for last. Set up recovery key. This is the key that is managed by Casa. How does this work? How do you use the Casa key? Every time you want to use the Casa key or you want Casa to sign a transaction for you, you need to join a video verification call. 2 client advisors will join that call, verify your identity. And we verify the identity by comparing you on the call with a photo that we will take now. If you want to stay anonymous, you can take a picture of an object, ideally a unique object, so no one can copy you. And whenever you join the call to verify your identity, you will point the camera at that object. So we can verify against the photo and compare both and see that you are indeed the owner of the account. This is to avoid any hackers or scammers to try to fool Casa into signing a transaction for you without being you the real requester. So let's set up the recovery photo. Tap on recovery photo, continue, selfie, looking good, continue. Perfect. Recovery key is also in white. Now we need to set up the devices first. We could go here, connect home key, and it will tell you what device you want to use. We will be using the Trezor, but first of all, we need to set up these devices. So let me share my Trezor setup. Okay, let's open Trezor Suite on your computer. If you don't have Trezor Suite installed, you need to go to trezor.io and download Trezor Suite. Let me just show you real quick how that works. If you go to trezor.io, you click on app here at the top and then download for desktop and install it. Perfect. So let's connect our Trezor. Make sure to plug it in properly. Connect to the computer and allow connection. Let me see if I can get this so you can see this clearly. Failed to communicate to Trezor. Try again. Okay. If you see this message, don't worry, device detected an incorrect state, just keep going, begin setup. Firmware is not installed, we need to set up and install a firmware. Install firmware. Now let's wait. Okay, allow connection. Trezor is restarting. Trezor save 3. Okay, installing firmware completed. Click continue. Let's check your device. Click start. Now we have a message here, confirm on Trezor. So we need to look at the device and click allow, the right button. Checking authenticity. Perfect. Your Trezor save 3 is ready to go. Click continue. Know your Trezor. So now you can, it gives you a tutorial how to navigate this Trezor. You can do that if you want. It's just explaining you how to navigate, clicking left and right. And when you want to confirm something, you click both buttons at the same time. We can skip this tutorial. Yep. So create a new wallet or recover one using your wallet backup. Right now, we're creating a new wallet. We're creating a new key. This will be a fresh new key that will be living inside this Trezor. So let's create new wallet. The backup, this is the seed phrase that we were talking about that we will write down on the seed recovery paper. We want to click here and choose, go down to the legacy wallet backup types. And we want to choose a 12-word backup. Click create wallet, confirm on the device. Okay, create wallet. Now we will click continue to backup. Check all these boxes and create wallet backup. You need to confirm again on the device. Your wallet backup contains 12 words in a specific order. Okay. So now we need to click both buttons. Remember, never put your backup anywhere digital. Okay, I understand. This graphic shows you that you have to press both buttons at the same time. And now right button to show words. And here they are. First word, employ. So now I would take this card and I would write down here, first word, employ. Let me just write down the words real quick. Please never do what I'm doing right now. Never show your words to any camera or type the words into any digital device. This is just for demonstration purposes that I'm showing you the words. And now we click hold to confirm. So hold the button and it confirms. Now the Trezor will test you if you really wrote down the words and know the words. So they will check the backup. Select the correct word for each position. Continue, select fourth word. So now we go to our list here. The fourth word was alert. So we scroll down until we find the word alert. Okay, I have the word. I click both buttons at the same time. Now, sixth word. Let's look at this. Sixth word is drastic. 10th word is step. Success. So he asks you to check 3 words, and if you have them right, he assumes you have the whole thing correct. Continue. Backup is done. Keep it safe. Continue. Perfect. Now here back at our screen, we can see that the wallet backup is completed. We now need to set up a PIN for the Trezor. Set PIN. Turn on PIN protection, yes. PIN will be required to access this device. Turn on. Keep going, click the right button, continue. And now we want to set up the pin. Let's set up a simple pin, 1, 2, 3, 4, for demonstration purposes. So you scroll until you see the number you want, and then to choose that number, you click both buttons at the same time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Scroll until we see the check mark, the enter. You can keep entering. You can have a pin up to 50 digits. We don't recommend doing that. We recommend doing just a simple pin, 4, 6-digit pin, and then enter both buttons. Now he will ask you again for the pin. Let's go back. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Perfect. Now we go to the check mark and both buttons on enter. Perfect. Pin protection turned on. Continue. Awesome. We are done with this. Click continue. You will see this screen about activating coins. Bitcoin is already selected. If you want to use Ethereum, you can tap here and select Ethereum. Scroll down and complete setup. Perfect. So now this Trezor is set up. Now we want to connect it to the Casa vault. We want to tell Casa that this should be one of the keys. So let's go back here to, let's say this will be the home key. The Trezor that we set up, we say the home key. We click on Trezor, continue. Now Casa will send you an email that you need to open on your computer. So let's go open our browser. Ideally, you use Google Chrome. We got a new email, set up your device. Click the button that says set up device. Continue. Continue to Trezor's website. Click allow once for this session and click export. We are choosing the standard wallet. No passphrase. Click on it. Great work. We have successfully set up our home key. If we go back to the Casa app, you will see this message. You successfully set up your home key. Got it? And the home key is in white. Perfect. So now we need to connect the office key. So basically what we will do is we will disconnect this Trezor and we will put a sticker on it. So we have here the stickers in the purple bag. And we open this. We get the stickers out. We get the home sticker. And we put it on the back of the Trezor like this. Perfect. Now we take the Faraday bag, we take the Trezor, and we put it inside. Connecting the office key will be the same thing. We'll need to open Trezor Suite, connect the second Trezor, set it up, and then we'll just do the same thing. Same procedure, choose Trezor, continue, and then go open our email. I will skip this part because it's exactly the same thing as we did for the home key. So I'll see you in a minute. Okay, we set up the office key. That was the second Trezor. Got it. Now we need to connect the last key. This is the UV key, this one here. So how does this work? We don't have to prepare it beforehand like we did with the Trezor. We can just connect save key. We choose the UV key option here. Continue. Continue to set up. And now we will get an email. We will open our email. Click setup device. And now we will plug in the UV key. Plug it in. You will get a notification to allow the connection. And now let's click continue. If you're using a Windows computer, you'll get a list of options and you need to choose security key. click on security key. Here in a Mac, you just tap your YubiKey. So we tap the little metal plate on the YubiKey, just a little touch. And now we're required to set up the pin. We choose the pin. Let's choose the same pin that we chose for the device, the Trezor devices. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Twice. 1, 2, 3, 4. We click next. Now tap again the metal plate of the YubiKey. We need to finish the setup now. Tap the YubiKey again. Enter your pin again. Click next and tap the YubiKey one more time. Great. The YubiKey was set up. This is the save key. And now we have the option to create the backup with create offline backup or continue without a backup. This is where we get to see the seed phrase. The seed phrase will be shown on the screen and we have the opportunity to write it down. If you continue without a backup, we can still get it later from the Casa app and by connecting the YubiKey later. This is a decision for you to make how many seed phrases you want to keep. One seed phrase is mandatory. You have to have a seed phrase, at least one. Let's say all of your 3 devices break. You just have the mobile key, the Casa recovery key, and 2 keys is not enough to access your coins. In the case that all the devices break, we need a backup. So 1 backup is mandatory. You should have 1 backup.
We recommend 2 backups for 2 keys. Normally the home key that stays at home and the YubiKey, since most people will use the YubiKey as their inheritance key. Having 3 backups is an option that you can also choose. You just need to be mindful of where you keep the backups, how you store them, and making sure that you never have the 3 seed phrases in the same place to avoid a single point of failure. For demonstration purposes, we will skip the seed phrase of the YubiKey, but you should definitely write it down.
Awesome. Let's click continue without backup. Got it. We've connected all the keys. Perfect. So this is how the vault looks like when it is set up. We have the vault at the top and below it we have the key button, 5 healthy. It says all keys are healthy. If we tap on the vault, we see the vault. This is where the transactions will live. This is where you can receive and send funds. And if you want to manage your keys, we click on the healthy button. And this is where we get the list of all the keys. Managing the keys mean, let's open mobile key, performing a health check just to see if the key is healthy. Let's perform a health check real quick. We can also check the backup. You can see at the bottom, backing found in Google Drive. Okay, let's go back. We can tap here on the home key. We can see that the home key is a Trezor. It says here at the top, Trezor. We can see that the office key is also a Trezor. And we can see that the save key is a YubiKey. And that's it for the 5 key vault. We have set up the 5 keys, mobile key on your phone. The 3 devices are connected to the vault and the Casa recovery key with the photo to verify your identity. We've put the devices into the Faraday bags. We've labeled them with the stickers. And we have put the seed phrases into the tamper evident bag. Awesome. Now, let me show you a little bit around the app before we finish. At the bottom, you can see the vault. In the middle, to the left, you can see the pay key. Let's go there real quick. This is just the hot wallet from the Casa app. Hot wallet is just a single key wallet, like a mobile key, that you can use to spend Bitcoin with just 1 signature. That means you can spend Bitcoin with your phone. This should not be used to store large amounts of Bitcoin. This is to store some Bitcoin if you want to use on a day-to-day basis or want to spend some Bitcoin at the local shop, you can fund this wallet. You tap on the Bitcoin Pay card and click on deposit funds, you will get an address. This is the address for the pay key. Only deposit little funds here. The big funds should go into the vault. Now, the settings are at the top left. You can do many things here. You can set up 2FA. You can lock the app with your PIN code or Face ID. These are the verification codes that you can use for verifying Casa employees. Anytime you join a video call with a Casa employee, you can and should request the Casa Advisor for their verification code. So let's see, Casa Advisor verification code. The client advisor would tell you their code. You would type in the code and you would see if it would fit. You can download the CSV file of all of your transactions. You can also send the sovereign recovery information. This is an important topic. What is a sovereign recovery information? In the case that Casa disappears, you can't access Casa, you can't access the Casa app, you can't reach out to Casa. The sovereign recovery is the way for you to access your funds in such an emergency situation without Casa on a third-party wallet like Sparrow. All the information is in the email that we have already sent you after we set up the vault. But if you lost it, you can click here and we will send you again. Perfect. And now, last but not least, inheritance. The tab on the bottom right. This is where you can set up your inheritance. The inheritance protocol is pretty self-explanatory if you go through the app. So Casa inheritance setup, get started. Let's tap on get started. You will get the explanations here. I'll tell you real quick how it works. You add a recipient, you add their email, click next, next, next. Okay, so we add their email, our daughter, our wife, our husband, whoever, we add their email, we send them the invitation, and we select which vault we want them to inherit. In this case, it's just a 5-key vault. That's what we have. We select the 5-key vault, and then we add the email. They will get an email. They will create their own Casa account. It's a free account, and you will share with them the mobile key, and you will share with them one of the devices with the seed phrase. So they should have either a device with a seed phrase or at least access to the device. If you live in the same household, they can just have access to the device. They need to know where the device is. They need to know the PIN to unlock the device, and they should have the seed phrase. They have to have the seed phrase because let's say something happens, the device breaks, and now they don't have the seed phrase. They lost that key. So the device and the seed phrase are very important steps. If you have questions about the inheritance, or if you want to set it up with a client advisor, you totally can. You can schedule a call and we can guide you through it. How do you schedule a call? You can go to the top right corner, help tab. This is how you can reach out to Casa. You can either search through the help center. We have a lot of support articles that explain a lot of things. You can email us. We are very fast at responding emails. Or you can schedule a call, meet with a client advisor. Emergency lockdown, this button at the bottom, this is for, let's say, you are in a stressful situation, maybe someone will be confiscating your phone, or you are in you see that a dangerous situation might be coming up, or you think you're being victim of a hacking attack. You can click the emergency lockdown button. This will lock down your account and log you out of all of the accounts, all the phones that are logged into your Casa account. If you do this, you will need to join a video verification call in order for us to unlock your account. So your account will stay frozen. No one can log into your account and do anything. And this is just in an emergency situation. If you think something is really wrong, you just freeze the account and then you reach out to us. Reaching out to us, it's either, let's not lock it now. You can either come here and send an email, or you can just, within your email app, you can just email Casa at viphelp@team.casa. And that's it. Let me stop sharing this. And this is it. I don't know if you have any questions. You probably have some questions. Feel free to reach out either through the app like I showed you, or just emailing us at viphelp@team.casa. We will be replying really fast. Yeah, and I think that's it. Thank you for watching the webinar. Thank you for setting up your 5-key vault. I'll see you soon.